Let me tell you about a guy named William Carey. He was the late 1700s. He had a challenge on his heart, a responsibility that he felt like God laid on his heart to go to South Asia. And so he shared this with his church. And this one man said this. He said, he was the president of the Baptist Missionary Society. He said this when Carey said this. He said, the mission to India seemed like a few men who considered going into a deep, unexplored mine. We're like, you're going where? And then William Carey said this, well, if I go down to the mine, will you hold the rope? And church, I'm telling you, we've got a responsibility to hold the rope for our missionaries, don't we? We can't forget about them. We've got to care for them. We've got to hold the rope, hold the rope. You know, we're holding the rope in tremendous amounts of ways through our Life Bible Study ministry. We have missionaries that are sponsored by different Life Bible Studies. If yours doesn't have one, then get one. We'd love for you to sponsor as a class a missionary, and meaning by that, not sponsoring monetarily, but sponsoring that you're writing them letters and caring for them. We love that. We are helping with missionaries. We've got all throughout the International Mission Board, thousands of missionaries we're helping, but just with our church, 116 missionaries that we're helping personally with that. We're holding the rope, holding the rope. Let me tell you something just from our church. This past week came in. We are giving $300,000 to South Asia through Kainos, which is incredible. We got an email about a missionary that we're helping to support and helping to hold the rope, and he was asked to train local leaders. He said, sure, I'd love to do that. Well, they realized it wasn't just 10 or 12 local leaders, it was 70 local leaders that had come from all around to be trained. Let me show you a picture. We had to be able to shade out the faces there of the people. Those are people in their country coming to be trained to be able to share the gospel. And obviously a country that we can't tell you the name of, and we have to blur out the faces of the people because we're on the internet right now. Let's hold the rope, right? Let's hold the rope. And let's make sure that the gospel is going forth. How beautiful are the feet of those who bring good news. So I ask us this, how will you hold the rope? How will you hold the rope?